What's up, guys? Was it episode 8?
I think so,
Right?
yeah.
We have Stella and Jade.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
We're good.
We're really scared, but we're good.
It's all good. So,
Yeah.
Today we're talking about the play, Almost Maine. What is that?
Well, Almost Maine, it's like it's a play.
Yeah.
And it's like set up in this like really like small community in Maine. It's not like actually a town or like a city. It was like almost a town, so it's called Almost Maine.
Oh.
And yeah. And it's like a bunch of like love stories, like falling in love, falling out of love, like complications with love. There's 3 people on stage like at most at all times, so it's just like a bunch of little like snippets like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all supposed to be going on in like the same span of like this 10 minutes. So each scene is like about 10 minutes long. 2 people, like some of them they're like, oh, we should probably get a divorce. And the other ones are just like, oh, like I love you.
And they're all supposed to be funny.
They're all supposed to be, it's like a rom-com.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's really fun.
So how
Yeah.
long would it be in total, like all the ones like put together?
I'd say like an hour.
Yeah, about an hour.
So how many scenes is it?
8? I think there's
Yeah.
8, but there's a prologue, epilogue, interlogue. Those are like 2 minutes, so.
So
Yeah.
how did they decide on Almost Maine for the play?
I'm not sure. I heard like they said a lot of high schools do it. It's really like good for like a small cast. It's also like flexible with casting. Like they originally wanted like 8 to 10 people, like having people do like double up on roles or
I think also because last year we had such like a big play with Alice in Wonderland. And I think because of that, it like, I don't know, they just wanted to do something smaller.
yeah, it's very like laid back in like sets. And,
There's like no set.
There's literally
It's
like no
more
set.
just,
Like
like,
it'll be like a
improv,
bench,
yeah.
a chair. Like it's not like crazy like Alice
It's
in
more
Wonderland.
about
Okay.
the script.
Yeah,
I'd say,
more
yeah.
about the story.
And the storyline.
Got it. I really don't know that much about plays.
Yeah.
I didn't either. This is literally my first time.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you have any experience with like?
Not really.
Well, you do your dance, and
Yeah,
those are
I
kind
mean,
of
I
plays.
like danced like all my life, but I just like I decided that I kind of want to like go to like college for like musical theater, so I was like I should probably like do it.
Yeah. Right.
So I like went to camp this summer, like a college like intensive for musical theater, and I was like, okay, like I want to do this. I'm gonna try and be in the play.
Okay. So
And
are
I
you
got
doing?
in.
Are you doing like choir or?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
doing choir my first year too. Feeling kind of crazy.
Got it.
So when you go to college for like theater or whatever, would that be to like act in them, to write them?
Yeah, I want to act in them, like perform. I mean, as of now, that might change. I don't know.
Nice. That's cool though that you just like yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I like never really was like interested in like going for dance. So
Yeah. So one thing you're telling me is that like you're in like the cast and then you're like
I'm in crew, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. How does what's the difference? Like there's
Okay,
like
well,
options, but-
Cast is basically all the characters
yeah, like
on stage.
like we like perform, like we have
yeah,
like
and then crew
roles
is basically everyone who
behind
isn't
the scenes.
actually behind the scenes, and they're not actually performing, but like they're the ones who like
run lights or like
do sound, like set up the
Okay.
microphones or
like
do costumes.
make props, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
So where along the line did you decide you want to be like a crew member? So it's pretty cool. Like I
Yeah.
didn't really like consider that that's like an option, but like it sounds like it could be a fun.
It's really fun. My sister, she's been in theater like her whole life, and I kind of like. I used to like it, but I was really shy. So I mean, like I wouldn't want to be in cast because I'm just like
It's scary.
It's like you have to be really outgoing for it, and I'm not really like that. But you know, I still wanted to be a part of theater, so I was like, I started getting into like doing the small set builds because you can do smaller jobs if you don't want to
Yeah.
go all out. And So I started off doing set, and then I moved and I did costumes for a show. And I really liked that, but my friend graduated. So I decided, I was like, I want to do sound. And so now I'm the sound assistant, and hopefully I can move up from there.
So what does that like accompany being a sound assistant?
Okay, so what I basically do is I run mics, like mic checks.
Okay.
And I set up the mics, and I help the manager with the soundboard. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
If
if
you
there's
know what
like,
that is.
there would be like, say there's like a crash here or like a beat. Like there's like in
Yeah,
in
and
there's
there's,
play. There's
I
like
do
a time
sound
like it's like
effects, yeah.
little beat.
Mhm.
Like it'll be
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
like they would like play that.
I
Yeah.
have my 4 little buttons here. I
Yeah.
won't
Yeah,
press, but I
it's
have
like
them.
that, but it's
Yeah.
like 20 times bigger.
Right.
And then
I
there's like
figured.
computers and yeah.
We should show the people the buttons. I don't think we've ever pressed one.
You want me to press
now
it?
I'm like
Yeah,
curious.
press
I did.
I don't know if you guys, they can't hear it, will they?
No, you guys won't hear it unless you guys put the headphones on.
Yeah.
Which
Brady
Brady
did.
Casa. Well, at the end of this episode, if you guys want to try on the headphones, because
Okay.
take it from Brady, he loved it.
I'm dying to, I mean,
You're not gonna be able to hear it.
yeah, no, but like. when
But
you're
they
listening,
will.
Go
you-
ahead. I think okay.
Oh, I'll watch it
I don't know
over.
which one's which. I'm just.
I don't remember. I think C is applause, and then the other ones are like noises. That's all I can. Is it falling?
It keeps falling. I don't know what to do. I think it's fine.
Okay. I guess yeah. C
think
is
we're good.
applause. The other ones are just random ones. I guess if you want to press on.
I'm gonna try.
Can they hear it on the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's just we won't now unless you put the headphones on.
It says funky. That's what that one's titled. Yeah.
Wasn't that? Hang on.
Are you? Sad trombone.
Oh,
Sounds like.
that's like the.
Yeah. I remember, I don't know if it's in the actual podcast or if it was just when me and Brady and all of us were messing around, but he had the headphones on and I played that. I swear it's in the podcast.
Is it?
I
feel
so.
like it
It
is.
But I played that for him and he was just laughing. But
Classic Brady moment.
yeah, that's my little, what's it, sound bar? Is that what you
Soundboard?
Sound. I don't know.
Soundboard?
Sound effects.
I don't know. But yeah.
That's what I would call it. Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
When you're doing like the sound, is that when you're like upstairs, like that part that's over in like the corner, or is that?
Well,
like,
if
in
you
the middle
if you
of the
look
box?
up, like if you're in the audience and you look back, there's like a window,
Right.
Mhm.
and that's like there's a bunch of rooms up there,
Mhm.
and the part that I'm in, that's like where the control room is, and so there's like usually 3 different people sitting there,
Mhm.
and I'm at a computer, and then my friend Kaylin, she's a sound assistant or sound manager, and she has the soundboard in her own spot, and then there's the light manager, and she runs all the lights, and she has
Okay.
her own thing. So,
That
yeah.
sounds like a lot of fun. That's something.
It is really
Yeah.
fun.
That's something like I
Yeah.
would do because I could
It's
never
really
act
fun.
on stage. That's,
Yeah.
It's really
like,
scary.
It's a lot of responsibility, but it's like once you get the hang of it, it's like nothing. Like you
Yeah.
can do it. So
Yeah.
So how far in advance do you guys start like preparing for the play?
Well, auditions were like it was the 6th to the 8th, and the play is going to be on the
October
28th and the
20th
29th.
16th
so-
of September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started practice. Was it? I think it was on the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
So
September
you
12th.
usually start like 2 months in advance if it's a play, and if it's a musical, it's usually a lot bigger production.
Okay.
So it's like 3 months or something. Yeah.
I didn't really like realize until I was asking you about it. There's like, I always thought there was just like one thing a year that you get like the whole year to prepare, and it's like at the end. But there's like
Yeah.
a play and a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes they do like small plays.
Okay.
Just like last year they did Charlie Brown in the winter, and that
Okay, I
wasn't.
remember that.
Yeah.
So wait, okay. Last year they had
What
was the one?
Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
For the play.
And then
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, and then,
And then
Bye
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 Birdie.
Birdie.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where Ryan Gray
Right.
did his thing.
One
Yeah.
of my biggest regrets in life. I didn't go.
I
Yeah.
know. I didn't
It
go
was
either. I had
so
a dance
good.
competition.
It was so good.
That's why I
Yeah.
couldn't try out because I had a competition.
I left for I don't even remember. Oh, I had a soccer tournament in Canton, and it was like
Yeah.
the exact days that they like were showing it, and Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I heard
Jackson
it.
went. He said it was awesome.
I heard it was really
It
good.
was really good.
Yeah, with Ryan Gray, he's
He's
a
he's like
star.
a method actor, so during all the practices, even when we weren't doing anything, he was acting like he was Elvis the whole time. And it was so cool though.
Sure, you had a great time.
It was really funny. It was funny.
he's gonna be on this podcast soon.
Really?
We don't have him scheduled. Well, we do have him scheduled, but we might be moving it.
Yeah, as of
But
honestly, he might have texted me and I just haven't looked yet. But we had it for 1 month or 1 week from today, like the 10th, and then he texted me this morning. He was saying that like it overlaps with like the time he's supposed to like drive back to college, and like he kind of can't.
Where does he go to college?
He goes to
Cincy.
Oh, UC.
Yeah.
And so he was telling me that like later today he'll send like when he's available within the time he's here. And I don't know what since birthday.
But regardless,
Okay.
Ryan's
Yeah.
should be
He's-
coming
okay.
on soon. So
That would be good. He probably will talk about this too.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really know anything.
Which I didn't
I mean,
know.
the Bye Bye Birdie part, I guess.
Did he do like plays or musicals before Bye Bye Birdie?
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I saw him in Lion King when I was
In
in
middle
fifth
school,
grade.
he was Peter Pan,
Really?
and he flew.
Yeah, he was young
on-
Simba.
yeah.
In the Lion King, I remember.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how, but I just had like no idea.
I only knew because I remember when he swam, he was like the one who didn't shave his head or anything.
I do remember that. I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was last year, wasn't it? Or was that 2 years ago?
Probably like every year. I
remember
my
it.
freshman. I remember my freshman year because that was kind of when I like met him, like him and like Max. That whole,
Yeah.
Like, deal.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's the only reason I knew
Right.
until like the Bye Bye Birdie thing, which I kind of want to go more in depth on when we get him.
When we get Ryan, we'll save
Yeah.
that.
He put like not just him, like everyone. That show was probably like the most involved one. Everyone,
Yeah.
at least I've been in.
Mhm.
Like you were there from after school till like 9 o'clock.
Wow.
Like and worked the whole time, and it was for like 3 months. But it like the whole time it was fun. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was obviously busy and you had a lot to do, but I found it really fun.
Yeah.
through the whole
Everyone I've talked to has kind of said like just being involved in that was like a lot of fun. It wasn't
Yeah.
like a task. It was like something they get to do. So
Yeah, it's like you all come together and do something you like, and then
yeah.
it's really cool, especially for me, to be up in the booth because I get to see the whole thing get played out.
Mhm.
I mean, like the cast members and half of the crew, they have to be in the back, like waiting on their scene or something.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And it was really cool because I got to sit and watch the whole thing. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm really like having so much fun. I know it's my first year, but like I like look forward to like going to rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you want to do thespians,
Come and join
come
it.
join.
We need people. So.
What is it?
Thespians.
Thespians. Like,
Am I supposed to know
it's
what that is?
basically just people that are in theater.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Okay. That
So
makes sense.
theater club.
So this
Yeah.
is your first play.
Yeah.
Okay. So like what? Because you're like actually performing. Like what's that like?
I don't know. I mean,
I know you haven't actually like
Yeah.
performed yet, but like
I've-
preparing for it.
I mean, I've been like performing again like my entire life, like dancing, but like the fact that I'm like gonna be talking and like
Mhm.
interacting with a person, it's really kind of like it's super fun, but it's just like hard
yeah.
because I'm like, oh no, like did that sound stupid? Like how to like make this more natural? Because like you don't want it to look artificial,
Right.
Like you don't want it to look like, oh, like I love you.
Like you're reading
Like
off
you
a
have
script.
to
You
like
wanna- yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want it to look like you're like reading off a script. And like everyone's just been like so nice and supportive.
Right.
So I feel like I'm not really nervous anymore because everyone's just like hyping me up. Everyone's being real nice.
That's good.
I think it helps the way you're saying it, how there's just like 3 people at a time, like
Yeah.
minimal like props and stuff. I
Mhm.
think that might like
Yeah.
help it just be more like natural.
Yeah, and like everybody's again, it's just like normal like human situations too. It's not like Alice in Wonderland. It's like, oh my gosh, like I'm in this crazy place. Like no, you're
Yeah.
talking to
It's like things that could
somebody.
actually happen. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And like again, like there's nobody who's in like multiple like scenes. I mean, Ethan and I, we do the prologue, the interlogue, and the epilogue, but that's like it.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the lead, right? Or lead?
I mean, there's not really leads.
Okay.
But I'm in it more than once, yeah.
Okay.
And then
It's
there's
like,
a couple.
her story kind of like, it's cut into 3 parts.
Yeah.
And then,
to like show that it's all happening at one time.
Okay.
And there's a couple guys, I think Ethan has 2 roles and so does Riley.
yeah.
And now Coral has 2 roles too.
Okay.
I think, is that
Yeah,
right?
Coral.
Yeah.
So, do you guys know what like the musical will be this year? Do you guys-
We
No,
don't
it
yet.
doesn't get released. Like, they usually hold a meeting the day after the play, and then they tell everyone. And it's like this big thing, so.
Is that kind of just so you're like focused on like the play? and-
That's what I think. I mean, some people think they do it because they're still deciding, but I don't know. I think it's more because people will completely forget about what they're supposed to be working on.
Yeah.
So who's in charge of coming up with that? Is there
It's,
like...
well, I mean, it's different for each one because
For the play,
there's
is
3
it Mrs.
directors.
Wright?
There's 3 directors, and Miss Wright, if she's an English teacher,
Okay.
and Miss Mormon, they're both, or Miss Johnson, sorry.
She got married.
She got married. So they're usually the directors for the fall plays.
Okay.
And then Dr. Gillis, she's the choir
She's a choir director.
choir
Yeah.
director. And she's the one who runs the musicals because they're singing. And
Okay.
things. So usually they come together and figure it out.
Yeah.
I thought that was the one that retired. Who was like
No,
Oh, that was
Mrs.
Lemke.
Yeah, Miss Lemke.
Who's the one with the short blonde hair?
That was Miss Wait. Well, they both had blonde hair.
Okay,
I think.
I'm picturing someone, I don't know her name.
Are you
but
thinking about
probably orchestra?
Yeah, that's probably Miss
Okay.
Lemke.
Okay, could be. All I
Miss
know is-
Lemke had like a interesting haircut.
I think that's who I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah, it
of.
was kind of like swoop.
My sister who graduated, she did orchestra.
Yeah.
And I remember going to her, do you call them recitals? Or
Yeah.
concerts?
Concerts, I
don't
guess,
know.
yeah.
But I remember going to those, and that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conducting.
The conductor.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never really been a part of the music. But that's also a thing about theater is because, like, you don't have to be involved in, like, the music department. Like, you
Okay.
don't have to do choir or anything like that to get involved. You can do anything. Because, like, last year we had a girl who did Spotlight who was in sports, and she just, like, went back and forth. And she had never done it before.
Yeah, because this is an extracurricular. It's not like
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
So, kind of just like, long story short, why should someone go see Almost Maine?
It's fun. We put a lot of hard
we
work
put
into
a lot
it.
of work into it.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. I've like already just like we run scenes during rehearsal, and I've already just feel like we've all grown so much like with our characters and like making like acting choices, and it's really entertaining. Like it's really funny. Like
Yeah.
I have seen some scenes like 5 times, and each time like I laugh. Like it's never gets old.
And
It's
you get
so
to
good.
like see your friends perform.
Yeah, if you have
something
friends.
that they've even if you're not friends with them, you can make
Yeah,
friends
even
with them.
if you
Yeah.
hate them.
Yeah, I mean like
Yeah, make fun of us. Actually, don't please.
yeah, don't. It's really sad to hear that.
Yeah. So when does this come out? When's release day?
Opening night is October 28th,
28th.
which is a Friday.
Okay.
And
There's
then
only 2 shows, I
Yeah,
think.
29th is
Yeah.
the second show.
So
Okay.
that's a Friday and a Saturday.
Okay. Got
So
it.
tickets are on sale now, guys.
Yeah, buy your shirts.
Yeah, buy your
too.
shirts if you want one.
Shirts.
Where do we find these tickets and shirts?
Thespians website.
Yeah, Thespians website, which you can find. I mean, if you like go to the Delaware City Schools, there's
Webpage.
usually like a extra clubs,
Yeah.
like sports and clubs thing, and then
Okay.
you'll find it under there somewhere.
Okay.
I'm still lost on the thespian. Like what?
It's just the name.
It's just, like, the name
for
of, like-
someone who does theater.
Who does like theater,
So,
like, acting and stuff, or like
we're
musicals.
both thespians because we do theater.
Yeah, because we're like a part of
involved-
theater.
Okay.
That I don't know why it's not like
Is that like a slang?
I don't
No.
know. I don't know
It's
why
like
it's not like
well, I
drama
mean,
club.
I'm pretty sure it's like an official thing because
Yeah.
there's the like thespians
It's like troop.
troop, which we're 420.
Oh yeah, we're troop 420.
So.
What is that like Boy Scouts? Is it
I don't
Well,
know.
overall, like through the whole country, there's different troops,
Yeah.
and you can get inducted to be like an official thespian. And I'm inducted because you have to
I'm
have
not.
you have to have done a certain amount of shows and hours, and since I'm an official thespian.
That's cool.
And you get like a card and a certificate, and you get put
Whoa.
into like the system.
So is
And
there
you
like
get-
a website I could pull up and find?
Probably.
Do you know what it is?
I mean, I've never looked, but
I love how
probably.
we were talking about this earlier at rehearsal. Like, me being on here is so funny because like I literally know the least about like Hayes
Yeah.
Theater as a whole, like out of all of us.
But I mean, even with being here for like only a month, like you basically are involved. Like
Yeah.
you're part of it, and now you know. So
yeah.
Realistically, like, if you've gone to all the same stuff as everyone else, you're kind of like in the same place
Mhm.
as others, even if you don't have like the
Hey,
background.
Joe, is your mic on?
No, I told you, I thought it was no. I just never fixed it.
oh god.
I was just looking down here and there was no bar.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, uh-oh.
So can they just not hear you?
I don't know. We
The
might
whole
have to
thing?
take a quick break and see.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Oh my God.
take a quick break? All right.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
we'll be right back.
Long story short, join thespians.
Huh?
I said, long story short, join thespians.
Exactly. That's
I thought
we're
you
here.
Is it with a P, like thespian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking like
It's like
you remember like the Gunna thing, like the pushing P, where it's like she a
Yeah.
she a lesbian. That's like how I thought you were saying it.
I think
don't
it's
know.
like it's like
Thespian.
I could be wrong.
THE.
But it's like you call
I don't know.
someone who plays a sport an athlete. You
Yeah.
call like
yeah.
what's another example?
That's about it.
You saw someone
Those are the only two things that
someone who
someone
like
can do.
makes music as an artist. Someone
Yeah.
who does theater is a thespian.
Yeah.
Just thought about
But
something.
like we don't call our we don't just go around like I'm a thespian.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
I'm in theater.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm gonna,
are.
I'm gonna,
Yeah,
clap,
I do
I'm gonna
theater.
clap, but we're still good to keep the stuff we just said because
It'll sync.
yeah, it'll sync and I'll just have to.
So you don't want me to do like a re-intro?
Well, no.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back.
I
Joe's
messed
got
up.
his mic
We're
on.
back.
I messed up.
Yeah, I guess I apologize if you can't really hear Joe.
Yeah.
I take partial responsibility for that one,
No,
but
I did not turn my mic on when we were doing the like checks to make sure everything was good. I was looking at the mic upside down, so it said on. I thought it said like no. Since instead of a scale
sense
from
now.
like on to off, I was thinking like yes to no. And I guess that still doesn't make sense because why would I have it on no? Or wait, no.
No, because
Wait,
yeah,
it'd
because
be
on
on
would be
all.
no.
Yeah.
Basically, his mic isn't on. It is now, and we're gonna keep rolling.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Does anyone? Do you remember what we were talking about?
I don't remember.
Where
We were talking about
I think it was like the name thespian.
Oh, yeah, we were
Yeah,
talking about the name thespians. It's basically just
the troops or whatever.
you do theater.
yeah.
If you
Yeah.
do
You
do
theater, you're a
theater.
thespian.
Yeah. It's really not like
Yeah.
a big deal. Yeah. It's just,
I think you made it.
Yeah,
a
I
little
think you
bit
were just
more of a
confused
big
and
deal.
just-
Well, I bet other people are like, what is that? So,
That's true. It is.
Well, I just thought it was like
To be honest, I didn't even know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I only know because I do it. That's so I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah. You don't. I mean, it's like sports. Like in volleyball, I don't know what a.
yeah, exactly.
I don't even know. Like.
An
'cause
athlete.
What a
I think.
what?
Not even. I mean,
a-
like. I don't know.
Like
Like,
this-
the
like a
different
person
jobs.
who
Yeah.
plays volleyball, like
A
a.
volleyballer.
I think
I
it's
don't
like
know.
just like
Are
a
you-
volleyball.
do you mean
A
like the
baller?
like,
I don't know.
roles of
A
like a
ball.
Or like
volleyball?
the
No, I just
like
meant like I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
the
the
what's it
positions.
called? The like
I
libero
was-
or whatever. They have,
Oh,
like, the
yeah,
different- Is that what
with
you're
the
trying to?
different
No, I'm trying to
jersey.
make a connection with.
Okay. All right.
Just
Okay.
we're good.
Okay, long story short, join thespians. Super duper
Yeah.
fun. I am having so much fun.
And you make so much friends. So many
yeah,
friends.
I'm actually serious, guys. That sounded like sarcastic, but it's actually like super duper fun.
Yeah.
I do encourage people to like sign up for stuff. Like me being a
Yeah.
senior, like the one thing I've learned is like the best way to meet new people is to
Right.
get involved.
I'm like already like regretting not doing this earlier.
Right.
So if you're thinking about it, like just go for it.
Yeah, just try it at least.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't
You'll
have
probably
to
like
have a
it.
bunch of experience. Like,
Mhm.
if you're just into it and then you put all your work, like your hard
Mhm.
work into it, they'll
Yeah.
like you. And
Yeah.
you'll probably get in.
Yeah.
So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be in every show to be a part of theater.
Mhm.
Yeah. And there's no shame in like trying something and not liking it. You know
Yeah.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you guys like not as much because you're not like you have a whole year before you go to college. But that's
Mhm.
kind of just been a thing I've been like thinking about. Because soon I'm gonna be like just a whole new like set of people.
Right.
Like what like clubs I want to do.
Mhm.
Like if I want to do like not like sports as in like NCAA, but like club intramural, like things like that. I have kind of just been like training myself to think like, you know, like if you don't like it, just that's
And
fine.
like
Don't
finding
know.
more interests, I feel it connects you with more people. It's easier to like make friends.
Yeah.
It's like so
Right.
much easier.
Because that's something you have in common, and like naturally you just want to like you're friends
Yeah.
with people that you have stuff in common with.
Yeah.
And like your friendships, it doesn't have to stay in one place.
Mhm.
Like I made friends with seniors last year that graduated, but we still talk like every day.
Right.
So
So this is also the first episode we've done since homecoming happened. Stella,
Oh,
you
yeah.
were one of the
Homecoming
junior
court.
representatives,
Yeah.
weren't you? How did you get yourself in that?
I don't know. I was just
situation?
like, guys, I kind of want to be rep. And then my friends nominated me, and then I guess people voted me. Also, I was like, at rehearsal, I was like, guys, like, vote me for junior rep. I was like campaigning,
I mean, I
kind of
did, so
good.
yeah.
Without getting yourself in trouble, what did you think about being on homecoming court?
I mean, I don't really know what you do.
Because I was also on homecoming court.
Like, what do you do? Like, what's
What do you
even
mean?
the point? Like, why
That-
are we just on? Like, why? That's
I
that's
feel
why
like
I'm
it's just
confused.
to carry out a tradition.
I just
Yeah.
like
like
it's not really
like I don't want to be rude to anyone, but I don't think they did a very good job of like of whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they gave us 3 minutes at halftime,
Yeah.
which we didn't even get all 3 minutes. Like
Yep.
like where I was standing, they put me on like the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I was on
Carson's
40.
trying to like take
Yeah,
kickoffs.
there was literally football players like in front of me like warming up because they did it at the
And also,
the
you guys
last
are the
one.
seniors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't get like a little sash. Only
You
the king
didn't?
only the king and queen did.
I got a sash.
They,
oh wait, but
I
they
know.
had all the representatives, right?
Yeah, but he was
Yeah,
a
all the
all the
representative.
seniors, they had all the people that got.
Yeah, the 8 of us.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, I get it. I got it now.
And then
I know
oh,
why.
okay.
I know why you didn't.
Why?
Didn't. Because see, you know how Julia and Sawyer were like the last two for the seniors.
What do you mean?
Like they were the ones who like
They were the king.
progressed kind of. Well, they
Yeah,
were
they
the
were the king and
homecoming
queen. No,
royalty.
Yeah.
they called him king and queen.
Did they?
Didn't
Yeah.
they like say they weren't gonna do that? That's why they
what
said
I thought.
court.
Yeah, what?
Right.
Yeah.
But
Is this the
It's another
first
problem
they
we
did.
need to talk about.
But anywho, the reason you guys didn't is because like they like the people who got them for all the other grades is because they were like the last like two.
the top 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But I
wasn't-
feel like
that took me a second.
From my understanding, it was like the 2 for each grade went on like with the 8 for the seniors. Like it's kind of like they were all on the same level, and then the 2 seniors,
Were just
Julia
like-
and Sawyer, were like the only 2 that stood apart.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
kind of my understanding, but
Them and
I
them.
don't know. I don't really care. I just thought like because
Yeah.
so my sister was on homecoming court and she graduated 2019, and so on the homecoming game, like me, my sister, and my parents like walked out.
Yeah, last
and-
year they walked too, like at the
Yeah,
pep
you-
rally,
At
and
the
they
pep-
had
they
like
had
the
the line.
swords too, like they
Yeah.
had like the ROTC
Yeah,
swords.
and then
Yeah.
like and then like the announcer would like give like a quick bio. Like I remember it's like this
Yeah.
person
Like
is
what you were
planning to go to
involved
this
in.
college. Yeah, like what you're involved in, planning to go here for this major, like whatever. Just like a quick bio, and all they did was say my name.
Yeah, all they did was say names.
Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
I
I
don't
just-
really know.
I don't know. I just thought it was kind of
Yeah, last year was definitely
Yeah.
better.
I
It
feel
seemed-
like it's kind of a, not to be offensive, a popularity contest.
Yeah.
right.
But you know, You have a lot of friends, though.
I do.
I don't want to be mean, but like, I don't want to be mean saying like
I
it's
just
a
have, like-
popular, like as in a bad thing, but
Yeah.
more just like
more people you know, like, obviously.
Yeah.
The more people to vote.
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Right.
That yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like if you're not gonna like, I feel like they should have said more how like they influenced people instead
Right.
of just
Yeah.
like this is the person everyone likes.
It,
the most.
it was
Yeah.
just it was
Because,
just
like-
the people with the most votes.
Yeah,
who the
because
representatives
like
were.
Stella's a really good friend, and I just met you this year. I didn't meet you, but I knew
Yeah,
of
like,
you. But like
acquainted.
we're like friends now,
Yeah.
and you know, they should talk about like the seniors at least, like
Yeah,
how
like,
you
why
didn't they talk
impacted the
about you
school.
guys?
I don't know. I just,
Or like I see it like other schools they like care and like campaign they like
Yeah.
campaign
Yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
like
Yeah, people
"Vote
like
for me,"
post
and
on
they-
their Snap stories. They'd
Yeah.
like make like that little
It was just a
Instagram
Google
art.
form, and just,
yeah.
They're like,
it's
oh,
just-
blah 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 for rap.
yeah,
Yeah,
and like
I-
they actually give like reasons and stuff
Yeah.
like
But like, I don't even know why. Like, we're being voted like
yeah.
like we don't do anything. We're just like, oh, this is our rep.
Yeah,
for
and
nothing.
They didn't even like tell us anything. I remember the email that I'm sure you got too.
Yep.
It said like, "Congrats, whatever. You're the representative." And then it said at the bottom, "Seniors, be on the lookout for another email for like a bio." Like I said, like they would announce it, and then that was on like Tuesday, I think, maybe Wednesday.
it was
They just
Tuesday
never
'cause it was the
used-
same day that we released the Kendall.
Yeah. Okay. So on Tuesday,
flyer.
and then it was like Thursday. Never got an email. Then like Friday, I was talking to CJ, who was another
Yeah.
member, and I was like, "Did you get an email?" He's like, "No." And he talked to Miss Meyer, and she was like, "Oh, someone was supposed to send that out, but never did." And I was just like
see,
I don't know.
I
feel
gotta
like
organize
people
that
need
better.
to like be more on top of things because that's
Yeah.
like a big deal for some people.
I don't
Yeah.
really know who was like in charge of organizing all this, and I don't want to like put the blame on them, but I'll just say there's room for improvement for
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
think,
what I'll say.
I
Yeah.
think it's. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure student.
Student
I don't-
council's
I don't
they
involved,
definitely
feel
have
like-
something.
but I don't think it's. I don't think it's.
they have a
student
lot
council.
of like power.
Yeah.
When it
Yeah.
comes to that stuff.
I was like these themes suck. Sorry, student council.
I'm
by the
very
way,
sorry,
I know I
but
was
what
a hot
is
topic
Candyland?
last week.
What is Candyland?
Wait,
am I missing something?
Hot topic.
Well, I was like in Spanish class. I was like, oh my gosh, like these themes, like what the heck? And then Bryn, she was like, oh, like they literally like veto everything we do, and I was like, oh okay. And then they were like, oh, Stella hates student council. But I heard like I heard some of the Halloween like Spirit Week themes, and they're like really good. I don't know one
maybe,
of them.
maybe
I
we
don't-
don't.
I-
Yeah, I don't think
feel
you're
like-
allowed to like
Yeah.
yeah, let's
spoil that, but
Yeah.
okay, that's interesting.
There's a Halloween.
Yeah, I didn't know that. My friend told me.
We didn't
Did
do
we do
that
that
last
last
year.
year? I was
I
gonna
don't
say we
think-
did not do
No,
that
I've
last year.
never done that.
We did. I don't even remember.
We did
I think-
homecoming and prom, and that was it.
The prom ones were good.
We could
I
go
don't,
to
I don't
prom this
remember
year.
anything
like
but a
any-
backpack
yeah.
day.
That was good.
That was really
That's the
funny.
only one I
People brought
remember.
kayaks and
I know, and
That was
bros
so
got so
fun.
mad.
I wasn't at school that day. I forget why. I had to.
That's
so
like the
nice.
worst day to miss.
I
dude,
know,
that was
dude.
the best
really
day we've
fun.
had.
I have a video
Yeah.
of Isaac Robinson riding around on a llama.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
llama
Yeah,
thing.
dude. I remember when we had to do like the online, like when our sophomore year, your freshman year, and we did like full online.
Oh yeah.
I had a class with him, and he's like, "This is my llama." And like our whole instead of like learning,
That's
he
so
would.
funny.
It was like ceramics, so like
Yeah.
That's
nothing-
hilarious.
But he would just like talk about his llama.
So going back to homecoming, you guys both went to the dance.
Yeah.
Okay, because I did not go.
I
Did you
went.
go?
You did go.
I did go.
Oh, okay.
I had a good
So how-
time.
I had a good time too.
I thought it was really fun.
like
It
actually,
looked
like
alright.
I had fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean some of the like song choices or like the activities were a little immature for our age group.
Yeah.
But like overall it wasn't like some people said it was cringy, but it's not unless you made it.
Yeah, it's homecoming. Like it's gonna be cringy.
Yeah.
I've
It's
nev-
more just about having friends with your friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know of a homecoming that's been like, this is sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
crazy.
It's like you it's like a night to like give up like your ego kind of. Like it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
silly little thing. You're not like this is
Yeah.
stupid. It's like yeah.
It's Candyland.
Everyone
If
was
you make
dancing
it, yeah,
like
Yeah.
if, I think Well, I didn't go, so I don't really know. But if you make it fun, like it'll.
Yeah, you just have to make it fun.
Yeah.
Like we weren't gonna go, my friends and I, but because like last year it was, no offense, but I didn't have like that much
Well,
fun.
all they had was like a tent.
Yeah,
and that was it.
This year or last year?
Last year. This
Well,
time
this
they
year
actually
too,
had something. I
there
mean,
was- Wait, so
it
it
was
was-
still
Nice.
just a tent, but
It-
like it was a bigger tent.
I went into like the tent with like the DJ and stuff, and I had fun. Like they
Yeah.
were
There
like
was a whole mosh pit.
moshing.
Yeah,
I saw you and
And
Anna.
I was like jumping,
Yeah.
and I was like,
It was a little
"Woo."
weird because some people were getting pretty close, but
Oh yeah,
other than
That's
that,
homecoming.
yeah.
That's for some reason homecoming is just like a nationwide thing to just be close. I
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
But, so wait, it's just a tent on the football
Yeah, it
field.
was like a giant tent.
I,
So
I
what's-
heard that last year they ordered the wrong size tent, and that's why it was so small.
That-
Did you go last year?
No.
Okay, so
there was karaoke. Like there was
I
like no
heard.
actual
yeah,
songs.
so
Yeah.
basically the tent, you could like a little bit. Like some people got like under the tent
Yeah.
last year, but it was mainly like for the guy playing music, and then you go like.
It wasn't
kinda
even a DJ, it was a
So wait,
band.
this isn't like an enclosed tent. It's just like
No, it's
there's
like,
no walls.
It was
or
like
There's
a
like a-
tent that you have at a tailgate.
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
but like a giant
So
one.
that's how it was this time.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, last time it was a tailgate, like a real, just plain,
Like a tiny
small
Just like
one,
a
just
like,
to cover the band, because
Oh,
there was a
okay.
band.
Yeah, and then
And then-
everyone
yeah.
there was like a semicircle around them where they're like jumping. And
Yeah.
dancing.
But this
then-
year they had a wedding tent.
right.
Yeah.
I think I saw that.
And so
Yeah.
as opposed to like around the tent, you're like in the tent.
In the tent. It felt cooler that way because you felt
Yeah,
more
'cause, like, the lights
Like it
and
was like
stuff.
a room, and it was less like you were out.
Yeah, like out in a
Yeah.
stadium with like
And it
the
wasn't as
stadium
cold
lights.
because everyone was there.
Yeah, when I went
Their body.
yeah, when I went in the little mosh pit, I
Yeah.
was like, geez, like it's hot,
Dude.
and I was like, it smells
Dude,
like
I was
BO,
getting
guys.
dizzy in there. Like
I know,
I was like,
jeez.
God, yeah.
And they were
It was
playing
kinda
"Shut
fun,
Up and
though.
Dance."
Yeah, they like played the Cupid Shuffle. It was. I mean, like if you ignored that part,
There
it
were
was
a couple.
fun.
There were a couple good songs.
Was there stuff outside of the tent?
Yeah, they had like a cotton candy machine. That was cool.
They had a photo booth.
They had a photo booth that was really cute.
And they had
then-
Kona Ice,
Yeah,
but
Kona Ice
no one wants
Classic.
Kona Ice when it's cold.
Yeah.
So.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I heard they sold like over 1,000 tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I didn't.
I don't think there was 1,000 people there to be honest.
No way. I don't think there was.
It,
I
it
think
wasn't
people
like
bought
that
tickets and
much
didn't
short.
go.
Yeah.
1,000.
I still left early. I had a little bit of fun, but I still left early.
I thought you weren't allowed.
You had to get.
It was, like,
I had
after
to
a
call
certain-
my mom and
yeah.
give my phone to Burroughs, and he was
Yeah.
like, can your daughter leave?" And she was like, "Yeah." It was so weird.
That's
I don't
I don't understand
yeah.
why you have to. Cause,
I mean,
know.
because parents' permission, but what if you're 18 and you want
Right.
to leave?
yeah.
Like,
I think-
your parents don't have to. I don't know.
I think it's one of those things where it's kind of like there's like a reason.
Mhm.
It's just like we don't know the reason.
Yeah.
Well,
Like the
I don't know.
safety
they,
thing.
They hired a DJ, right? And like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
hire people. It's probably because like they hire a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And they pay them like hourly. I'm assuming. This is just my guess. I
Uh-huh.
really could be completely wrong, but
Mhm.
if they like hire people to be there for 2 hours, then they want people to stay for 2 hours.
See,
You
I
know,
don't-
teachers don't even get paid to be there.
For real.
Really?
That's
I
what
was-
Miss Upstrom said to me. That's why she didn't go.
see, I was thinking more. It was more like a security, traffic, like in and out kind of deal. More.
They release. Everyone gets out of school at the same time. and-
No, dog, like the dance.
I know. I'm saying because you're saying like traffic or whatever, like security and traffic, like
Yeah, but you're right. Like everyone gets out and
Mhm.
everyone leaves.
like on a normal school day, you have 1,800 kids leaving the school at the exact same
Yeah, and
time.
the buses.
Going to buses, their parents picking them up, some kids driving home. It's chaos.
It's insane. It's
like I know
literally crazy.
You don't experience that because you leave before house.
Yeah, I leave before house too.
You
and
dropped
it's-
house?
Yeah. I
Well-
didn't have any friends in my house.
What house were you in?
I was in Fairview.
I was in Fairview.
Did you opt out?
No. Well, I kind of wish I did because I'm not in the same room, and they don't let you flex anymore.
Oh, they don't let you flex.
Like they say that they do, but you only literally
Mean
you
house.
only flex like one day.
When you say flex, what do you mean?
Like you're allowed
Go
to
to a
move
different
to
room?
each
Yeah.
room. That's what
Like,
they
you
call
could,
it.
like, go to
Yes.
other
that's,
rooms
that's
in
how
Fairview.
that's how I'm in Ridge. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ridge, I would love to be in Ridge.
We would
Ridge
love
seems
that.
so
Don't
fun.
you guys have Raptors
Raptor
as your Yeah.
Yeah, Ridge Raptors.
We have a wolf, and I feel like
I love the wolves.
yeah, but it's like furries, and I don't know.
No
What?
offense, furry.
No offense, just more.
And then who didn't Caden Ransom used to go in the raptor costume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm not going to spoil who it is this year.
I think I saw who it was.
Yeah. I think Powder Puff game tomorrow. Reggie
There's
the
a game
Raptor
tomorrow?
will be. Yeah. There's Powder Puff today, too.
Has it always been Reggie the Raptor?
I have no idea.
Okay, because I'm totally envisioning Zach coming up with that last year. Because there's a whole joke to, like, call things that don't have a name Reggie. With, like, him and, like,
Honestly,
no.
I'd have to ask him. Because you could be right.
That's really
Play, all right.
But I know Mr. Haynes calls our mascot Reggie. So
Haynes is
if
funny.
Mr.
He
Haynes,
had his face painted.
Dude, when he was
screaming
screaming at the pep rally, that was really funny.
Dude,
that
I
was
love
hilarious.
it. I wish
Yeah.
everyone took it that, like,
yeah,
I wish everyone just enjoyed it that much. I think it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love
But
that.
some
he's
some
got that
people
much
take it
passion.
way too seriously. Like
There's-
it like makes it not fun when you
There's-
like take it like
yeah,
that.
There's a way to take it serious. Where, like,
Yeah.
We're like
you
it's
remember-
like still fun.
yeah.
Because I will say, okay,
Steamtown, you guys are crazy. You guys scare me sometimes. Like I'm sorry. Like I
Steamtown
lost.
wins
I don't
everything, and
care.
Well,
it makes me feel bad.
House Games Day, I know because CJ is in Steamtown,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't get to choose what events he did on House Games
For
Day.
real?
What?
Mr. Lamb assigned people.
Oh yeah, he takes it real seriously.
and,
That's what I was
and that's
talking
why,
about.
like, I don't think CJ had that much fun because he was like in improv, and CJ
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
not know anything about improv.
Yeah.
I
So like
didn't even get to go last year.
Steamtown won, but I don't think a lot of people liked it. 'Cause they
Yeah.
I'm on the fence with the whole. It gets talked about a lot, like the Mr. Lamb house thing. Like,
didn't- What about
part
it?
of me is like, oh, you're like, I don't know, I'm kind of like taking the fun from it. But then another part of me is like this guy's a winner, you know?
Yeah,
Like, winners
like-
win.
Yeah.
Like,
He
yeah.
walked
He-
out with the trophy on
like-
Friday, and they like started playing music. I was like, what? And I turned
Yeah.
around, he's like,
Yeah.
like I don't like. I think if. That's what I was saying. Like, there's different ways of like going about it. Like, Mr. Haynes is like, I love Rich.
yeah, he makes
And
it really
then-
fun. I feel like,
Yeah.
Mr. Haynes.
And
Yeah.
then and
Well-
then like Mr. Lamb's like analytics, like
yeah.
in class he's like
this is where we did this wrong, and this is
Yeah.
how we're gonna improve it, like to
yeah.
win.
And like I think house is like for interpretation kind
Mm-hmm.
of like if that's how you want to be, then do that. And if you want to, you know, like
Yeah.
just like love it, have a good time, get
Well,
last.
Yeah.
Well,
Like he does not care if you guys win or not. He's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
go Rich.
well, he does because
For real.
I heard he wasn't nice. I've never had
no,
him.
he,
No,
I've
he's a
never
great
had
guy.
him
no,
either.
Great
Mr.
guy,
Haynes
great
is really
guy,
nice.
great guy.
But like, so last year we got last, and he does not like that. So like this year he's like taking it really serious, but it's almost too serious. So like Powder Puff, no boys could be involved unless he picked two. He picked 3 boys to be coaches, and everyone else like
Why?
Jackson's a
Because
good
they
they're
mess
just
around.
trying.
yeah,
Oh.
It's
because
like
like
him,
he wants it to be like
Gannon,
Jackson.
and Jake.
Yeah.
Bowman.
I feel like Fairview
Yeah,
doesn't
Jake.
really take it that
Yeah,
seriously.
Fairview doesn't take it seriously, but
I
we do
mean,
pretty
like-
good.
We got like third.
Yeah.
so.
I will give it to Mr. Haynes. Our Powder Puff team's looking really good right now.
Dude, the Kendall
But-
Kara backfield,
Mhm.
Crazy.
Did you see Kendall's defense?
no.
She literally like laid the quarterback out. Like I know it's 2-hand touch. I know it's 2-hand touch, but she dropped her. Like it was crazy. It was awesome. We were going crazy.
Yeah, I went when you guys were like practicing one day, just because I got here early. It was the day we recorded the Kendall and Maya
Maya
one,
one.
and I figured I would like find you two there because of like Ridge,
But
and like I just ended up just like kind of watching for a little bit.
yeah,
They got it this year, bro. Like,
yeah.
they're
Fairview's looking good though.
Yeah, Fairview's always pretty good
our
at Powder
house
Puff.
doesn't really let us
Yeah.
leave to watch.
Yeah.
I've never
Really?
been allowed to
I would
leave.
literally
We went
I
out
would
to-
literally just like go out and be like, I'm watching Powder Puff.
We went out to
yeah.
watch today, and Ridge wasn't even playing.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Mr.
it's
Yance will like chase us down the hall if we're outside of our rooms.
Mr. Yance is in Fairview.
Yeah,
I
he's
did
our
not know that.
dean.
I thought
Really?
it was
With
because Mr.
Well, they're
Wine
both.
left.
Huh?
Mr.
Yeah.
Wine was awesome last year.
Yeah, he was funny.
He hyped us up.
Where's he at now?
Grandview Heights. He's the assistant principal.
Yeah.
That's another one we want to have on here.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Before he left, that was like around when he found out he was gonna like leave. Was around when we found out we were gonna do this, and so I was kind of like, hey, people are gonna miss you. So
Yeah, he's so
people are gonna click
nice.
on it.
Do you think he left because he had a kid? He wanted
It
to
was part of it because he lives. I'm not gonna say where he lives. He lives somewhere very close to Grandview Heights, and he was saying it's like a 45-minute drive
Yeah,
ish
to get
here,
here.
and then for him it's like 10 there. So
That makes
plus
sense.
it's like
It's a
he's
bigger
going from
position.
a teacher,
Yeah, from a
So-
more
principal.
money, closer to family. Yeah, it just like
It just fits him.
yeah.
Yeah. Which is good. I don't know.
So Stella, you had some fellas over after homecoming.
Oh, I
didn't you?
sure did. You know, I've been a party girl recently. Well, I kind of started like last year for my birthday. I was like, oh, I'm gonna like invite a ton of people to my house. So I was just like, I would just find someone. I'm like, hey, like, I'm having a party on Saturday. Like, do you want to come? I was like, there's like nachos. Like, there'll be like food.
Yeah.
So just like, come, it'll be fun. And it like ended up being super fun. And like a lot of people actually like came. So I was like, whoa, like this is like really fun. And then I had another one after homecoming last year, which was like super fun. And we had karaoke, which was literally hilarious. And you guys, you know Brady, he gets into it. Like him and Connor were like, they're like kiss, kiss, kiss. But Brady, he loves to sing. He's just a little singer.
Yeah.
And then I had a Halloween party last year too. That was fun.
You should have that again.
I probably will.
Because I'll go.
Yeah. And I had a birthday party this year. It was fun. Brady took my dad's guitar, strumming it. He was playing what song was it? Oh, he was playing Cage the Elephant. He was singing. No, Max was playing the guitar and Brady was singing. It was hilarious. And they were just like upstairs, like on like like the loft. Like they were sitting there and everyone just heard it and we're all like, what is like going on?
Yeah.
And then the one after homecoming was fun too. Had some Alec Ostepuck. He just started coming recently. And I love him. Nice guy. Apparently he used to live in my neighborhood, which I didn't know. After homecoming we just had people over, tons of snacks, drinks.
That's fun. You talking about Brady singing?
Oh, yeah.
After the podcast that we recorded, I'm not.
Spare him, bro.
I'm not.
Spare him.
I'm
Spare
just
him.
gonna say Brady was freestyling.
I know.
Wait, how do you know?
Because he told me, he was like, oh my gosh, I was on the mic and I was like freestyling so good.
He had the headphones on and he was.
Yeah, because towards the end of it, we were like showing him like the headset and stuff, and then right when we finished, he was like, "Give me that back." And he was like, "Play a beat."
we had a great time with Brady.
We'll be like, Brady, here, like rap about this like 2-liter Dr. Pepper.
He's honestly good at it.
He is good. Like he just becomes on the spot.
It's hard to do.
It is so hard.
I'll give him props.
Honestly, I think just in the future, because obviously when we're like planning stuff, there's like the seasonal like sports, there's like ideas people give us. Sometimes you want to just like shoot the breeze with people, and I think people want like
people like Brady.
That's because like we went into that podcast with Brady and Ian not really with a plan.
Yeah.
Like we did like the tier lists and stuff.
That was
I thought it was because of soccer for some reason.
No, Ian doesn't play
Just-
soccer.
yeah.
Brady, it's just
thought he
kind of
did.
it's just like a coincidence that Brady plays soccer.
Yeah.
We didn't have him on for that. We were just like Brady's good at talking. He wants to do it, and we were like, yeah, come on.
He's really good at
and
talking.
that was like one of the most fun ones I've
he's
done.
great at it.
It was really fun to watch too.
That's good to know. I didn't know if like people like.
And like the
Like that
Grant
or
one
not.
again. Grant
Grant's
was
was
going
funny.
on for like 12 minutes about
Yeah.
Zip Club, and like I was like, yeah, Grant, like, yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like, obviously, there's things that are good about like when I'm like talking about like so football or like so soccer or whatever. But like, like there's like times where you need that, and then there's times where it's like you
Yeah.
know, just like Drake albums or something.
Yeah, it's
like
honestly
that.
just like entertaining to just like listen to people and like
Yeah.
their experiences and their views on stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And Brady, he's just like so easy to get along with. He's like friends with everybody. That's why I'm like, Brady, like you need to be an EE leader next year.
Right.
Everyone is talking about that.
Yeah, Brady needs. Me and Brady are
I've
like,
been
please.
I've heard so many people say that Brady should be.
Yeah, he should because
EE leader.
he's so much fun
And he's
too.
loud.
He's super
He's loud. He's funny.
He would
can go.
because he's got so much confidence.
He does,
Like-
and that's like what we need.
Yeah, that's like what you need for an EE leader. It's
Right.
like
And
calling
everyone
out the,
knows him.
Calling out the chance is scary.
Oh yeah, I bet.
At what game was it? What game was it that I did the Pacer Express?
I think St. Charles.
Yeah, it was the second game, our first home game. I did the Pacer Express at halftime. You
Yeah,
know?
I remember that. That was good.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, I bet it's scary.
I was like, I was literally shaking afterwards. I was like,
Oh
and I
my
messed it
gosh.
up a little bit. But I
Oh,
was like,
well.
I'm never doing that again.
The
I
whole
can't.
the whole like keep your arms, feet. Like I could not yell that in front of people.
It was scary.
There was a
Devin's
moment.
so good at it too. He just
Devin's
like
great.
goes.
Yeah.
He's just like loud.
Right after the play, he's like, "That was awful." Like,
Except for the BV game, he did
Oh,
like
yeah.
the Butterfingers thing, and we were the one who
I have heard where they like mess that up sometimes.
I think it was
I've
just the one
noticed that.
time, but
yeah, the Butterfingers.
yeah, the
What
BV,
did
the
last
BV
time?
game, yeah, like we were on defense. They threw the ball. The guy like it went through his hands, and then it fell like right to someone on our team, and they like dropped it, and then Devin was like, "Butter." That's my dog.
I don't
was
remember that.
us.
That was hilarious.
Everyone was like, "Oh."
But like, if you could pick the starting four right now for the
Me.
You do.
Sorry, guys. Please, I'm like, I need to do it.
Yeah.
Because me and Brady are like, this is our dream. We're like, we have so much school spirit. But definitely Brady.
Brady for sure.
Yeah.
Gabe Cooper, he gets crazy at the games. He's literally hilarious. Also, I went in the Pacer suit that one game, and I
How
didn't
did you
Yeah,
get
I
a hold
saw-
of that?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
you were. Huh.
I
Yes,
saw it
I
was
was
you
doing
one
the
of the
cheers in it. I
times.
literally did a kick in it, so I think I secured my spot. But Greenie, Ian Green,
Yeah.
he's also
There's a lot of,
It's
like-
pretty much one like friend group that's kind of like
Very
advocating
outgoing.
themselves.
Yeah,
more
it's
than-
Which is bad
Yeah.
because I know like the EE leaders try and pick people from different friend groups
Yeah.
to get more people to come together.
Yeah.
If you pick everyone from the same friend group, that's who shows up. But like
Mm-hmm.
if you mix it up,
yeah.
just I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't really think of anyone like. I don't know. I feel like
Anna,
the younger that people get, like the younger grades, I feel like they don't have as much school spirit, and we need to fix that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
we
kind
need
of
to
the
hype
job
things
of
up.
EE leaders.
Yeah.
But you kind of grow into it because like
Yeah.
that was like last year. I'm like let
Go
me
for it.
pause for a second. Us last year were like the juniors this year, and the juniors this year are like the sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
What?
as you grow
Yeah.
up, you get more school spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
probably
us
because you're
being-
gonna leave
I didn't
soon.
really like last year. I didn't really like care that much, and like till like I went to games because I
Right.
never really got that like experience like freshman year being in the student section. So like once I went, I was like, yes, like this is so fun. I'm like, let's go, like let's go
Yeah.
Pacers.
And then
It gets a lot more fun when you get older and you get to go towards the front
Yeah.
because you're like right where all the action is.
Yeah, and like when it's
Yeah.
like right in front of you, it's
like
so
whenever
nice.
the cheerleaders do what's the one that they do?
I
Do
love
it.
Wiggle
Do
up.
it.
Do it.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. No.
Doing it. Nah.
But do it like if you watch, you turn around and you see like the freshmen.
and
that's,
they're
like,
just like standing there.
yeah,
One
and then
person
like
will
the
be like,
sophomores, it grows a little bit.
Yeah.
Like sophomores
And
get
then
into it.
juniors were like,
juniors
"Woo!"
really get into it, and then like the seniors.
you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Mosh.
I think juniors. There's more juniors that go to football games than seniors.
Yeah.
But then the
Oh, there
seniors
is.
like.
They like shake the stands.
The like rate of like doing it per person. like we do it.
There's got to be a
Yeah.
better
Oh,
way to
they
phrase
do
that,
do
but-
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the juniors do it because there's like a lot of them.
Yeah.
And then
Quantity
the seniors
over
do
quality.
it because
Yeah.
we're.
I feel like the freshmen too, like just
They don't
aren't
know
as
they're
aware
nervous.
of the
Right. I guess-
of the chance, so they just kind of get confused.
Kind of what I was
but-
trying to say earlier is like the freshmen that like it seems like they don't care. By the time they're seniors, they're gonna be looking at the freshmen like they don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like.
And there's so many.
Like
There's
last
so
year,
many
I feel like we're doing like they're doing good this year with like I don't know if they're like not chanting, but last year someone would always do it more than 3 times. Like they'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they're like,
Yeah, like literally every time, and then everyone would be like, "Hey!" And like,
Yeah,
"Ooh,
gotta, like,
that was a good one.
literally, I remember at the BV game, we did our very first chant, and everyone stopped after 3. And
it
I
was
like,
perfect.
I was like, that never
I
happened.
turned to
didn't-
Maddie and I was like, that was great, guys.
Yeah,
And plus, I noticed like for like the first games, like a lot of seniors went up to the top of the stands to like let the underclassmen know what to do.
oh yeah,
I
Yeah.
thought that was good
Yeah, that
instead
was
of just
me.
like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, was he?
yeah.
Well, I mean, just like I don't know, making them feel more included.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's because me and Anthony went up there and we told him like you guys need to get loud. Like this is what we're gonna do. And then we did the I believe that we will win, and
that
we
was
called
really
it from
good.
up there.
Yeah.
And I think that helped like get them involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Because
like.
also they're so far up.
Right. Yeah. It's like it's just a whole different vibe up there.
I appreciate how many like underclassmen like come to like every game
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
usually, historically, it's like the freshmen go to the BV game and like the homecoming game,
Yeah.
and then like it's just like the kids who are
Yeah.
like actually into like football go to the other ones. But not that anyone's like not into football, but like how we were saying during like the E episode where it's not like, oh yeah, I guess it is Friday. It's like Friday like football
Friday night
game
football.
day.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a
like
real
I think
thing.
I think it's like become that more this year,
Yeah.
which I think
Well,
is
it
cool.
also helps that our football team is good this year.
Yes.
We're doing
Monty
switch.
has
Juniors,
brought
pretty
us
good.
together as
Yeah.
a school.
Yeah.
Yeah, go Monty.
Yeah, I remember when they announced it. You remember Twitter having the
Everyone was freaking out.
Yeah, dude. Like
Who was it last year?
Coach
I-
Wetzel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. I like him a lot. He was always really nice to me when I played football.
And I don't
But-
think it's his fault. I think it's okay.
Spirit of Monty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
Monty's
it's just
it
Just
wasn't-
like
it wasn't-
everyone
puts
loves
us all
him,
into
even
it.
if you're like if you just like have him in class, like I had him last year.
Yeah.
And he's just like I'm always like, hey Monty.
Yeah, it wasn't like a what Wetzel did wrong. It's like a what Monty does right.
What he
You know what I
adds
mean?
to
Amazing.
He's like,
Like
the pride and joy of
we just
his-
needed
of
like
his.
something fresh. And
Right.
Yeah.
if there was one man I would call fresh,
Monty.
Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like again, like with the like it's not Friday, it's football Friday night.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
you know, my friend group, we've got a like couple football players for like open lunch. We've got like Duh and like Jackson and who else? Couple more. But we're like we gotta get this pregame meal. We're like, where are we
Yeah.
going? Are we going to Subway or like Chipotle?
yeah.
It's funny. Austin Cos was in my photography class, and
Yeah.
he always he has appointments on Friday. Like so, like the last 2 periods, he goes home. No, to his appointments. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
But like on Thursday, he was like talking about. He's like, "Oh yeah, see you guys Monday," and Mr. Scott is just like hates it. But
Yeah.
Austin just like
It's game
He's
day,
ready.
dude.
Yeah.
Let him- he-
Lock in.
Have you seen how he's
Yeah.
playing, dude?
Yeah.
Let him
Well-
leave
Yeah.
early. If someone
Let him all
gets into
leave.
that, yeah.
Austin's a dog, but you know he did drop those 2 passes in the 4th quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Scott brought that up today. He's like, "That's karma for skipping my class." He's like,
How does
What
he
did
even get that
say?
approved?
I know what. That's
You just need
Because he has a
Like a-
doctor's note. He actually
Oh.
goes to like I think he goes to the chiropractor. I
Yeah.
don't know.
The
I love the
chiropractor?
chiropractor guys.
Never been.
I went like twice, but so my mom works. This is giving away the whole Mr. Wine thing. Now that I think about it, my mom works in Upper Arlington, but there's a place in Grandview that does like a chiropractor, and she went for a while. And she was like, "Joe, you got to try this."
It's crazy.
And so I went. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
But then it's like I had to drive like 45 minutes every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't.
So I was like, hey Ma, can we figure out doing one in Delaware? And so she like canceled the ones there, and then just like never set up the ones in Delaware. So
Yeah.
now like my back's hurting. So
Yeah.
like,
They cracked my neck and it was like.
Yeah. I remember. I think my mom was going to one for some reason, and she like always made me come along. I don't know why, but I always like got it too.
Yeah.
For some reason, and I don't know. I haven't anymore, but I did like it.
Yeah, I've never
If-
been. So
Honestly-
It's really
I
fun.
should probably go.
it feels good, dude. It's
It
like
does.
it's like I don't like. There was one time they did it, dude, where like I don't know, like I sat up kinda, and then they like pushed it, like they had me like breathe in.
Oh yeah,
And
when
it-
you got
it
the
literally-
breathe in, the breathe out.
Like I felt like I was gonna like cry, dude. But like, like you know the feeling like when you like feel it like
Yeah,
under
yeah.
your eyes when you're about to. That's like what I like got from doing that.
In,
like,
It's
a
just
good
the
way?
most. Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
it wasn't like crying of like joy, but it was just like it just like released my like
Your pain.
tear muscles or something. I don't
tear
know.
ducts.
Yeah, that.
Like
Sure.
whenever I would do it, like after I would get up and it like you know like sometimes when you like wake up from like just wake up or like wake up from a nap like you feel like so like loose like
Yeah.
that's how I felt. I was like
Like,
whoa.
like the like. I love that one. The wake up like shiver like.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got started talking
Yeah,
about
I
this.
know.
what?
3
We went-
minutes of
What homecoming?
homecoming. We talked about football.
Homecoming turned
Yeah.
into Powder Puff, which turned into football.
I love
think.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like every Friday I'm checking up on the themes.
Right. Me
Also,
too.
I noticed so many people are going to away games now, and
Yes,
I'm really
I
happy
have
about
been
that.
to like all of them.
Same. I've gone to every game.
I've missed
and I'm
one
like,
because I had work, but I would
Oh.
much
Yeah.
rather be at the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've gone to all of them so far. The canal one, bro. I don't know.
I know, I don't
That's
know.
So it is
Yeah.
absolutely. I don't even know the right word. Just atrocious.
I might try
we're in
and,
the
like,
same
tell my-
conference as Canal. Like that is. It's the most northern OCC team,
Right.
and then like there's Lancaster. That sucks. But then there's like Canal, which is like the second furthest, and we're in the same conference. Like it just.
That game was always horrible. I remember, I forget if it was last year or freshman year when I did cheer,
Mhm.
and it, like we had an away game there, and it was horrible because you know the freshmen and the JV games are like Saturday, early morning Saturday.
Yeah,
and it was
and you like
horrible.
don't you guys ride the same bus?
Yes, it was absolutely horrible. And I was just like trying to sleep, and then like they were like singing, and I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, like be quiet. I cannot do this right now. It's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't go to the Mount Vernon one either. I mean,
Oh my gosh,
I
we
went to
the-
most of them,
That
not
was like
all
the
of them.
that was like the first time I ever like talked to you. 'Cause I
Yeah.
was like with Anna and
Yeah.
Mount Vernon game was fun. That was the
That
first,
was really fun.
That was
We
the first
rode-
time like we just like dominated a team, dude. Like
Yeah.
that was like we won the games like going into that, but like we like killed them.
It
dude.
was
I've
so
never
good.
like besides like Franklin Heights last year, I've never like gotten to witness us.
It was
just like
so good. It was literally so good. And like
Yeah.
we Brady drove us there. He drove me, Greenie, Lainey, Max, and Maddie.
Mhm.
So that was like
That'd be
6
fun.
people. And his car is a piece of crap. Oh my
the
god.
Lexus in it. What
It's
is it?
literally horrible. He has like this old, I don't even know what it is. It's like
There's something like wrong with it, dude. Like I
It's
think he got
so
his like catalytic
bad.
converter stolen or something.
yeah, it's so bad. And there's like a loose like thing on the side, so it's like it like rattles when he drives.
I don't know, you can see like there's like smoke
Yes.
behind him when he drives.
It was so bad.
Like my
Brady?
car,
Yeah,
like when we
Brady.
leave soccer, my car like stinks.
Yeah, and there's also when like if he goes like a certain speed, like above a certain speed, it will like smell like hot oil. It's so bad. And I was like holding on to the thing. I was like, oh my gosh,
You're like
this is
freaking
insane.
like crop dusts me when you like drive past.
Yes, it's so bad. I'm like,
That's such a Brady thing to
I
say.
know it's so Brady like that he has this like piece of
I
crap
love
car.
it. That's hilarious. And you drove all the way to Mount Vernon?
Yes, and back. It was
took 2
something. And like
hours.
there's like the back roads and we're like, oh my gosh. And he was like,
That's
okay,
fun.
got the sunroof open. And like one of the back windows, it like doesn't like go down. It doesn't open, and then the other one only like goes down halfway. It's
What's the theme this week?
I don't know.
I don't even
I think
know.
it's USA.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is. I know it is.
Nice.
Against
Scioto.
Scioto. That's right.
That'd be a good game. They're one of those teams. Their record does not reflect how good they are. They're
Right.
actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So like,
They play some good teams.
yeah, and like their non-conference, they like played some real teams, not BV. They played like Berlin and
Mhm.
I don't know anyone else.
Why don't we
but
play Berlin? Are we not in the same?
We're so
like-
Not in the
close.
same conference.
Yeah.
They should
Yeah, but then we'll
do
play.
that
We play.
by like
Yeah, Canal.
location.
They're doing so every 4 years they switch the conferences. the first switch was like your freshman year was the first year of like new, so you'll be like in the same all 4 years, and then they're changing it like after, so in the sophomores this year, seniors, and I think the only change they're making is Canal is leaving and Westland is joining, which is like it's like Grove City kinda, Hilliard kinda. It's like it's Southwest City Schools. It's like Grove City, Central Crossing, Franklin Heights, and so that'll be a little bit less of a drive.
Because I was just like confused. I was like, why don't we play Olentangy anymore? Like we don't play any Tangy.
Yeah, we're just on the conference.
Yeah, like any like Olentangy, like Berlin, like Orange. Like we don't play any.
Were you thinking that she was like mispronouncing Olentangy?
No, I thought she just meant like
any Olentangy high school.
Yeah,
like the
and I was
original?
like, there's only. I don't know. I
How
just
many
got
is there?
confused.
4.
Yeah.
There's 4.
Okay.
Orange,
They're building-
Berlin,
I didn't know there's
Tangy,
4.
I think they're making a new middle school or something.
I
That's
remember
what my
you saying
friend
that.
said.
I thought they were. I heard that they were.
I heard that they were too, because a couple of my dance friends go.
Okay, they're not. Take it from Joe.
My
I believe you. I'm just saying.
My aunt is a teacher in Olentangy School. I live with my aunt. They're not.
Okay.
I think there's a middle school, but there's not a high school.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's gonna be a
got
new
it.
middle school.
That makes sense.
Do you guys ever do like ASMR on these things?
Yes, every time.
Do you like whisper?
Do you want to put the headphones on?
I do want to put the headphones on.
Joe,
Is that
just
where we
for
can
reference,
hear
This one's for you.
We're
You
at
should start freestyling.
No way.
44 plus like 21, so we're over an hour. Wait, no.
I think it's fine.
We're over.
I'm just letting you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
no,
Well,
I also looked and was like, ooh, but we're fine.
Here you go.
Oh yeah.
I think that we don't realize how like long that like break was. That was like 15 minutes.
I know.
So like we're good.
I know. I can't believe we've been here for like.
Do I play a little beat? Do I-
No, I
Dude,
am not.
literally.
Yeah, I
start.
think you want to freestyle.
That's the rule. If you put the.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ew. Hello. This is so weird.
Just remember, like, whatever you hear is what they're hearing,
Oh my gosh.
and it's getting posted to YouTube. So
Oh yeah.
just let
Yeah,
you know.
don't play
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
I am not gonna freestyle. Sorry guys.
Do you have a beat pulled up?
I'm about to.
No
Literally
way.
just start saying words and then they'll match up.
No
You
way.
gotta at least
rhyming.
try, dude. It's not. You got
For
it.
like a line.
If we played a beat, you would.
I think
have
you
to
would.
try.
I do not think so.
I'm playing a beat.
Oh my gosh.
Just do it.
I'm getting nervous.
Not Ned. Please.
This is just like preparation for when you have to perform. This is getting you.
Exactly. I don't have
If you
to
can- if you
improv.
can
Recite your
perform in
lines,
front
but
of-
in a rap.
Yeah, if you can perform in front of 3 people, you can do it in front of a big audience.
I'm giving you like a boom bap beat. It's like slower. Like you don't need to like.
This is kind of hard to say stuff.
Can you guys hear the song?
Can
Yeah,
you hear it
can
on
you?
the headphones?
Yeah.
Then that's what it's gonna sound like. Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah.
Go off.
You need like.
Sorry, I need to
you
count
want, like,
myself
a
in.
subject?
Yeah, give me a subject.
Almost Maine.
That's a good one.
Almost Maine. It's an awesome play. You should come see it October 28th. It's gonna be super cool. It'll be the best thing in this school. I'm not as good as Brady, but I can try. When you hear my beat, you're gonna die.
Sorry, I was clipping this right now. But get ready for the student section.
I hope not.
Oh no, guys, they're gonna put me on their Barstool account. They're gonna be like, this loser from Hayes.
Do they watch
Oh no, I was just talking.
I was like, yeah.
You guys,
was
you
like,
should
that one.
try these shades. They're crazy.
Can you
You
hear
can-
yourself?
I can hear myself and it
Is it
sounds so weird.
I don't know if I want to.
Oh, you do.
I kind of do.
You should.
Yeah.
You gotta freestyle.
Ready?
I'm not freestyling, but
Freestyle.
crazy.
My name
Oh my
is
gosh,
Jade.
it's so weird when you take them off.
I can hear
Wait, hold
you.
on. Let me. There you
Yeah. So, in this point in the podcast, can they see us?
go. No.
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 Hey guys.
Can you
No,
hear
I'm
it?
not doing that.
It's so weird.
No.
It's hard to believe.
I'm back. Oh my
I
gosh.
feel like we should have those on the whole time.
I
It
know,
makes
but
it
We've
feel
talked
more
about
real.
it. If
You
like
have to
all,
buy. You have to like.
if we got 3 more pairs, but we have 2 pairs.
The thing with it though, like, you hear Joe. Yeah, I know. You hear
Just
Joe.
pick it up.
You hear Joe and you're not like, oh, over there. It's just like you hear a joke.
Yeah.
That, I absolutely hated that.
Yeah,
When, like,
it's so weird.
because originally we were like gonna have microphones, but I was like, I cannot. Like, it just feels less like natural. I just feel like I'm talking to you
Yeah.
or you
It's
like I would any other time.
It's a lot easier to carry a conversation without it. Because, like, honestly, you forget that you're being recorded. It's just like...
I kind of forgot.
It's
Yeah,
just,
me too.
Yeah. But then when you have those on, it's like you're hearing it.
When I first put them on and you guys just started talking, I thought you were like playing back like part of the video.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird.
Yeah, no, it's... Because you can't hear outside of...
No, I can't.
It's weird. But it's cool.
That's why I was like, what?
I immediately took them off. I was like, I
It's
cannot do
weird.
that.
Yeah. Every time I do it, I'm like, this is the last time I do it.
Yeah.
I know, I gotta take them off. I'm tripping out. Oh my gosh,
Dude.
it's so quiet.
Do you want me to... Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm
You
talking
know, that's
so
what
loud.
homecoming felt like too. On the dance floor.
Yes!
I felt like I was in a haze.
I know,
I was
it
like,
was
what
so
was the
weird.
feeling? Like, I
was
guess
so
there was just
weird.
a lot of energy.
It was
going
so
on.
weird. And then just everything about it and like the tent. And then like they had...
Dude, they had like the circles where people were like doing like the Russian dance thing. I don't know. And they were like,
I didn't see
What?
that.
I don't know, like the. I don't know to explain it. That's just what I think of when I.
And then they
They
crowd
were, like,
surfed a kid, but
crowd
then
surfing
they,
Ty.
yeah.
Or they
Yeah.
top-
And they got in
you
trouble.
know Ty Stack? The one
Yeah.
who's-
Yeah, it was Ty Stack.
Yeah, they like dropped it on his head.
Bro, I have a video. Of
I
it.
literally
Yeah.
like met Ty the other day, and I was like talking to him the whole football game Friday night. He's really funny.
I'm proud of that dude. He's grown up a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he tried out for soccer last year and like didn't make it off like personality more than like talk. Like, I'm just
For real?
Ty. I love you, dude, because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he listens. But
Hi Ty,
yeah, dude, I'm
Hi,
proud
Ty.
of you, dude. You've come
I
a
don't
long
know
way.
you, but
You're a good guy.
nice to meet you.
Nah,
Like
yeah.
last week.
Wait, let me watch this.
What is this?
It's a video of Ty falling. Oh shoot, I missed it. What's this? It's a great video.
You just see his legs
because
going.
everyone's
Yeah.
screaming too.
That's funny.
But yeah, dude,
Yeah.
the character development on Ty, great thing, bro. I'm happy.
You know, he's in
That guy.
choir.
Yeah, he's in
Is he?
Hey Singers. That's why I was talking to him about Hey Singers and like
Mhm.
choir in general.
Yeah. Fun fact about Ty. We like, you know this, not a fun fact for you. His cousin, well, it's like two cousins are in the NFL.
What?
And one
For
of
real?
them, yeah, one of them is like really good. It's you can ask Jackson about it. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I'll ask Jackson.
And then it's like amphibian St. Brown. It's like some
Dang.
crazy. It's not amphibian. That's like, isn't that like water?
It's like a frog.
It's like his name's like Equinox something.
Amphibian.
Like the Chevy SUV
Yeah.
Equinox.
Let me see. Equiminius.
That's literally a frog. I know.
EQUANIMEOUS. And then there's one that's still in college. That's Osiris St. Brown.
Do you know what team he plays for?
The one that's
The good
like
one?
ballin' plays for the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one that's in the NFL plays for the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one that goes to Stanford right now.
Dang.
That's cool.
But yeah, we're in the works of getting Amon-Ra on the pod because I think that'd be sweet.
That would be really cool
Who do you have like planned for the next like
for the future.
episodes? Yeah.
Okay.
It
we
was
usually
Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Ryan next week, and then do you know Gianni Cordy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie.
Like yeah, we were gonna have him for the movie, and we were gonna go to OU, and kind of having trouble finding a good time to do it because
Yeah.
him and I both want to go to OU,
Does
and
he,
so it's like
does he go to OU?
he does.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
he's in Delaware like the next like 2 weekends, I think, but I think we kind of all like have stuff going on then. But yeah, we're kind of using it as like an excuse to go there for like a day or like a weekend or something, just to kind of like see what
It'd
it's
be like a good experience for us.
Yeah.
And then we'd also
Yeah.
get a cool podcast out of it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can talk about his movie.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Are you
Grape
guys gonna
soda,
have
October
Monty on there?
Maybe.
Yeah. Why don't you
think
guys
we
get
could.
Monty on?
Maybe like
That
a
would
little
be
end of
cool.
season
Yeah,
like recap.
like a little recap.
That
That'd be good.
yeah, Because there's all the ones that are like sport based, kind of, just because like, you know, like the spring sports will get like the spring people, winter will get winter, so on.
What's like the most like unique episode you guys have done?
I'd say
Unique,
Mr. Carson.
Mr. Carson.
Yeah.
Probably.
It depends on what you mean by unique. Mr. Carson, just because it's the only one where it's like not someone who like goes to Hayes.
Yeah.
But probably like the Brady and Ian one.
Yeah,
In terms
I was
of there's literally like no reason.
Yeah.
It was
They like just want to be on it like
it's
just cause.
I like you and I like you.
Yeah.
Come talk to me.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta be on the podcast. I was like, let me find a reason.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I'm in the play now.
Yeah, I mean it worked out. I learned about the play.
Or
Yeah,
what
honestly,
thespians is.
I had very little knowledge of like what goes on around a play.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit better about it now.
Yeah.
So.
There's so much like work behind it. It's like really like you don't know like until you're in it. Like you don't realize how much like really goes into it.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Like today, like during practice, you guys were doing like some activity.
Yeah, just
I don't really know because I wasn't there, but and like I was working on the sound effects.
Yeah.
And I have actually I just got put on payroll to work for the theater.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
And so today, like directly after this, there's the orchestra concert, and I'm doing the sound for it by myself
Wow.
for the first time.
That's
and
like
I'm,
a big deal.
Yeah, and I'm a little nervous, but
Yeah.
because I didn't realize it was today, but you know, I found out, and I'm fine.
what time does it start?
I think 7.
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah, I'm like, I think
yeah.
we might be
Yeah.
fine.
We're gonna be fine, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm thinking we might be getting close to
Might be wrapping
Wrapping
it up.
this
Yeah.
It's kind
up.
of good that we're back on the play to
Mm-hmm.
Finish it.
Yeah.
off, so.
Yeah.
So, any departing notes?
Come see Almost Maine.
Come join theater.
Yeah, come join
No,
thespians if you're
want
interested.
New people. We not new people, but more people.
Yeah, it's super duper fun.
Yeah.
So Almost Maine is October.
28th and 29th.
And where
Tickets
do
are
we-
on sale right now. I think website is DelawareHayesThespians.com.
Yes.
be.
And
Or
if
you
you
can
can't find
find
that,
it-
you can find it on the what's it called?
The overview Delaware City Schools page.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
It's been a
Thanks,
pleasure.
guys.
Have a good day.
Yep.